Happy Christmas! We would like to invite you to join us on a long-beloved family tradition, building a gingerbread house. So you will get this box in the mail, and the first thing you should do is open it. And then you will see that you have candy, and sprinkles, and more candy, and some more candy. I'm going to set to the side for now, because inside this box is another box. You see a very handy ribbon that you can pick up the box with. I'm going to set this box to the side. Do whatever you want with it. It's a very nice box. Alright, so Dave made these boxes for us. Very nice, so you have a good base. You can do your gingerbread on this base, or you can take this box and flip it upside down. But don't do that while there's stuff inside, because you'll be sad. And this is Happy Christmas, not sad. More candy in my box. Even more candy. So you've got your front and your back of your gingerbread house. You have the sides of your gingerbread house. So you want to pick whichever side is more flat to be on the down. And then you have the roof of your gingerbread house. Again, you want to try, cookies expand. So whichever one makes it look the most like a roof. And then some of you might have doors. Most of you probably all have doors. And then you have some little things that could be steps or shutters or snacks. Really up to you. Whatever you want to do. So the first thing that you want to do is decide whether you want to use the box for your base or the lid for your base. And if you're going to use your box, you will need to flip it over and then cover it in aluminum foil. I'm going to use the top just because I'm used to a flat board, so I'm going to use that. Beautiful! Look at that. I have it nice and covered with aluminum foil. So the first thing that we're going to do, after that, you'll also get icing. I totally have prepared right here. After that, you'll get your icing, which is right here, and you'll see that we have it all set up for you. All you have to do is unscrew this little coupling, take the tip off, and then you just want to cut the plastic off. It's quite easy. Just chop it off because it's in your way of getting your icing coupler back on. Just chop it nice and neat, unlike how I'm doing it. All right, perfect. So then after you cut the plastic, you're just gonna put the tip of your icing bag right there. And then you wanna screw that nice and firmly. If your icing looks a little watery, that's totally fine. You just massage it back into the icing consistency that you need it to be. Now, to build your house, you will probably need some things to hold up the sides as the icing is drying. We've used spice containers, you can use cups. There's all kinds of things you can use. So I will go and get those now. Ooh. Perfect, all right, so the first thing that you wanna do is you wanna decide how you want this to look. So I have done it diagonally in the past because then you have, let me show you with the house there. So you have your house there and you can have a nice little path, or you can do it this way. It's really up to you. I think that this time I will just do it nice and straight. So what you want to do is you're going to put your icing, which should be coming out just fine, onto the base there. You want a generous amount of icing because you really just want it to stick. It's okay how it looks because you can cover it up with candy. I'm going to do it where it's facing him. So then you just press it down, you put something for it to rest on, and then you just kind of hold it. Kind of decide which way it feels like going, and then you put the thing there. Perfect. And then you wait an eternity. I'm just kidding. It does not take an eternity. The next thing that you're going to want to do is you want to do a side, just so that you know how far apart your front and your back should be. So like I said before, you gotta decide which part is the flattest, because cookies, as I've said, they expand. So you gotta decide which way makes the most sense. I think I'll have to do the least amount of filling if I do it this way. So that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna put my icing on here. And I'm gonna put some icing here. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you're gonna eat it. So don't overthink it. And it does, I mean, it's pretty sticky icing, so it is gonna hold up just fine, like I said. Just sometimes you might wanna just support it while it's drying for that first bit of time. All right, then the next thing I'm gonna do is the next side. And I've obviously been doing this for a long time, so I don't even think about the way that I'm holding the bag, but I'll go over that. All right, so the way that I'm holding it is I want this part that's been twisted, you want to make sure that's nice and twisted, and then I'm just having it flat just because it sprinkles lots of icing particles. And then I'm just holding it in my hand like this and applying a little bit of pressure because it doesn't take much to get the icing flowing, as you can see. So now I'm going to put the back on the house. Next important construction is your roof. So move your snacks, and you want to decide how you want your roof to look, and decide how far up it goes. You want to prop up your wall while you do this, because it just fell, which is fine. That's what your spice jar is for. Awesome. So now what you want to do is you want to pipe the ridge there. That's just what is a gap in your roof, which is pretty common to have. Gingerbread house. I'll rotate it for you. You can see I made a little window with a candle. Most of my houses have windows with candles. It just makes me think of Christmas. And then we have the classic chimney via red hots, which are included in your package. And then I just cut gumdrops in half to make a Christmas tree. And then you have the front with another candle in the window and a wreath on the door.
That's really beautiful, Alyssa.
Nice.
Yay.
Happy Christmas.
Thank you.
Don't drop it.
Good job. You did not drop.
I did it.